A lot of people have been asking me if after the pinfall victory last week of Bray Wyatt pinning the y.W.c champion Sami Zayn, if he's going to get a title shot. And after consideration, I agree. He should get a title shot. The question is, though, which kind of a title shot does he want? So I've asked Bray Wyatt if he would like to, tonight, be involved in the triple threat number one contenders match for Sami Zayn's title and make it a fatal four-way. But I also gave him another option, and that is tonight he can face off against Brock Lesnar one-on-one for the United States Championship. And according to Bray Wyatt, he has chosen to face Brock Lesnar. So that'll take place tonight, Bray Wyatt and Brock Lesnar for the United States Championship on Smackdown.
Black and blue, I crawled along the wreckage of what now is gone. Back to you to fight another day. I'll go on and on and on and on. I'll face it, the demons I created with every last part of me. The pain will fade and I'll go on and on and on and
And good evening, everyone. Welcome to the lead-up episode to Fastlane. This is Thursday Night Smackdown, and as you saw just moments ago, an interview with Commissioner Seth Cole, tonight we are going to have Brock Lesnar versus Bray Wyatt. Christopher Pierce joined by Kyle Matthews, Jimmy Bly, and gentlemen, we're about to find out the two teams that will make their way into the finals at Fastlane to become the very first y.W.c Smackdown Women's Tag Team Champions.
And it's definitely going to be fun to find out who those two teams are going to be.
We've seen a lot of odd pairings for this tournament, so it just made me really scratch my head at how this happened. Here's a team right here that really does it. It's a team that's been around for a while. Emma and Dana Brooke, they've been very successful so far, and I hope they continue that momentum here tonight.
And they're going to be going up against a team here tonight to try and make their way into the finals, a team that also is equally well known in terms of experience and continuity, and that of course is the sister duo of the Bella Twins. So to your point, this is maybe between our two semi-final matchups going to be the one where we're going to see more of the usual tag teams going up against each other, and we're going to have to see who's the best of these two duos.
Yeah, definitely. And if we're going to end up seeing that tonight,
Emma and Dana Brooke were actually the first team to advance here into the semifinals when they knocked off the Beautiful People, the reuniting of Velvet Sky and Angelina Love a few weeks ago. And here comes their tag team partner, Dana Brooke. Now, let's not forget, Dana Brooke, this is not the first time that she's been in a championship picture. The other championship picture she was in a tournament to determine a number one contender at one time when Charlotte was the women's champion. Dana Brooke actually advanced into the next round, but then suffered an injury in that matchup and was basically taken out of the tournament. So, chance of retribution here for Dana Brooke, and so you can bet that she and as well as Emma are definitely going to want to be advancing into Fastlane. Maybe get a championship that Dana Brooke could possibly have won much earlier on in her y.W.c career, maybe able to get it next week.
That is very possible. Of course, Dana Brooke and Emma, no stranger to one another. Those two have really teamed up, dating all the way back to their days in NXT, so they have a lot of experience as a tag team together. That'll really help them out here against the Bella Twins.
and speaking of the Bella Twins, there's one thing you have to remember. A lot of people seem to be forgetting it. If the Bella Twins win this match, then Nikki's going to have to go through 2 matches at Fastlane.
Absolutely right. She could be defending her women's championship against Becky Lynch at Fastlane, and we know the card obviously as far as the matchups that are already confirmed. And as you mentioned, we could end up having the Bella Twins advance into Fastlane. You gotta wonder. I mean, let's speculate if that's the case. Would Nikki Bella have to partake in the tag team matchup or her championship matchup first?
I know anything about y.W.c match booking, it'll probably end up being the tag team championship match first.
That could put Nikki at a bit of a disadvantage heading into her championship matchup against Becky Lynch.
And actually, you know what? Hold on. I just got word from Mr. Seth Cole in my ear that if the Bellas advance, the tag team match is going to be first, and Nikki's women's championship match will be directly after it.
Wow, that is not a good. That is a really bad break there for Nikki Bella, if it were to happen here. So we'll see how this match plays out. You have Emma starting things out against Brie Bella.
And here's a way to compensate for that. If the Bellas do go out, if they do win this match, then what they're going to have to do is have Brie be in the match more than Nikki. You know what I'm saying? Have her be involved in the match more. Have only Brie come in for certain stints. Have her come in every now and then, but keep Brie in the most and hope that they could win.
Yeah, well, let's think about the two teams that are going to be coming up later tonight trying to advance into the semifinals. You got Maurice and Layla, as well as Mickie James and Karma. So, I mean, two pretty formidable teams that we've seen here in this tournament. I'm not exactly sure that's a wise decision, having a 2-on-1 situation, trying to keep Brie in there the longest if you're going to try and win the tag team titles at Fastlane.
I just want to say this. If Karma advances, then the rest of these people are screwed.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And we also didn't mention, let's not forget who the Bella Twins ended up defeating to advance here into the semifinals. The team of the #1 contender, Becky Lynch, as well as Lita, a former women's champion in her own right. And let's also not forget, I mean, you also mentioned that there's a bit of a disadvantage here for Nikki Bella if she ends up getting kind of worn down in the tag team matchup at Fastlane if they advance. Well, let's not forget how Becky Lynch ended up becoming the #1 contender. She beat both Brie and Nikki Bella in a 2-on-1 handicap match. So she was able to defeat two Bellas. If she's going to be going up possibly against a weakened one Bella,
look at this.
I mean, we could end up having ourselves a new women's champion after Fastlane.
Wow, look at Nikki get out of that surfboard submission. There's also one thing you gotta also realize too. Besides the women, Sheamus is still holding on to that briefcase.
Absolutely.
We have a world heavyweight championship match coming up that we're gonna find out tonight. Sami Zayn taking on one of the three people in the in this triple threat match tonight. Could Sheamus cash in at Fastlane?
He could very well. I mean, you look at the three men that are going to be in that triple threat match tonight: Titus O'Neil, Eric Rowan, and Kevin Owens. I mean, we've already documented the rivalry between Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. We've documented, the kind of run the Wyatt family have been on as of late, and of course that wild card in Titus O'Neil. A lot of people trying to place their bets who they think is going to be going for the title at Fastlane against Sami Zayn. But I mean, you're right. I mean, we don't exactly know who it's going to be, but Sheamus could be waiting in the wings, just in case something goes down at Fastlane.
I know it's been brought up several times here, but remember, that is how Nikki Bella became the women's champion over here on Smackdown. She won the Women's Money in the Bank tournament and successfully cashed in on Lita after a rolling tables match she had against Charlotte. So having that Money in the Bank briefcase is a huge advantage that Sheamus has right now.
We also got to remember, too, I mean, a lot of people looking at Fastlane, a possibility of the title changing hands between Nikki Bella and Becky Lynch. Let's not forget, Nikki Bella, a lot of people were kind of questioning the fact that her cashing in that Money in the Bank briefcase, that she wasn't going to be able to defend her title. She took on Charlotte, who is the longest reigning women's champion here on SmackDown, and she defeated her cleanly. So, we can't say that Nikki Bella hasn't proved herself as a fighting champion.
Here's Emma going for a cover here. One and a kick out by Brie.
I mean, we're talking about the Bella Twins, but I mean, how would it be for Dana Brooke and Emma to advance in this tournament? Let's be honest, these are two women that have been on the roster since day one, and they really haven't gotten a whole lot of recognition. So, you know, to be able to advance into the finals, maybe become the first SmackDown Women's Tag Team Champions, I mean, that would be huge for both of these two females.
It definitely would. I've been impressed with both of them, especially Emma, so it's nice to see them actually getting a chance to shine here in a tournament like this, and, both of them really want to take advantage of this opportunity they've been given.
Look at this. Oh, maybe some... Oh, wow! And there you go. There's your point right there, Kyle. You mentioned these two back to NXT. They know each other so well, and that double team proves it. They almost advanced. And of course, the big news here tonight with Bray Wyatt picking up that win last week over the y.W.c World Champion Sami Zayn. He had the option. He could either be a fourth member in this number one contenders match tonight, make it a fatal four-way match, or he had an automatic championship match for the United States Championship against Brock Lesnar. He elected to take the championship match against Lesnar. I mean, to be honest, a lot of times that Lesnar has held this championship, I've said, there's nobody out there that's able to beat him. I mean, the only time that Lesnar lost the championship after he got it was he had to relinquish it after his feud with Goldberg. Could Bray Wyatt be the one to take the championship from Lesnar here tonight?
You never know. I mean, Bray Wyatt seems to be somebody who's not intimidated by anyone. Especially Brock Lesnar, and that's saying something for the rest of the roster here, so you never know.
And of course, as I mentioned, the Wyatt family have been on a bit of a momentum streak as of late. Of course, both Eric Rowan and Luke Harper for a brief time held the y.W.c Tag Team Championships. Eric Rowan tonight trying to become the number one contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. And oh, look at this! Yes, lock! And it's in the wrong part of town for Emma. Oh, nice counter.
Emma was able to fight her way out of that. So that was impressive. Of course, Brie Bella paying homage to her husband, Daniel Bryan, with the S-Lock, but not able to use it to success right now, though. Tag made, here comes Dana Brooke.
Now, we mentioned the fact that both Dana Brooke and Emma haven't gotten a whole lot of recognition. I mean, we mentioned that Nikki Bella is the women's champion. Well, her sister Brie also twice was a number one contender for the women's championship. So, yeah, both the Bella twins have been, in a championship picture here in y.W.c. Dana Brooke and Emma, not so much. So, would you consider a win by Emma and Dana Brooke kind of an underdog story heading into Fastlane?
I would think so. I mean, seeing how successful the Bellas have been, especially as a tag team, probably no more experienced tag team than the Bellas, despite Dana Brooke and Emma dating back to NXT. So, yeah, I mean, I would say it would be a little bit of an upset here.
And again, whoever ends up winning this matchup, they'll go on to Fastlane to face either Layla and Maurice or Mickie James and Karma. That matchup going to be coming up later tonight, where we'll determine our second and final team to advance into the finals at Fastlane.
I would have to say that whoever wins this match would have to be considered a favorite, just because, both of these teams, as we've documented, they both these tag team partners know each other very well. Obviously, Brie and Nikki being sisters, there's blood there, and then, Dana Brooke and Emma dating back to NXT. Chemistry is huge, and we've seen throughout this tournament, we've seen some odd pairings, and there's a big right hand by Nikki Bella.
I think that was the forearm right there, actually.
But we've seen some odd pairings that just flat out didn't work out, especially, between Charlotte and Sasha Banks, of all things. We've seen what happened between those two, so I think just experience as a tag team is going to play a big role in this tournament as a Bella Buster.
And that could be it. That could advance the Bellas into the finals at Fastlane. Nikki in with a cover. Oh, and Dana Brooke just gets the shoulder up. And, you mentioned as far as, tag teams and chemistry and everything. Let's not forget the tag teams that both of these teams ended up beating. The Bella Twins knocking off the current number one contender, Becky Lynch, former women's champion, and Lita. Yeah, it was kind of a thrown together team. However, both have pretty good singles resumes, if you will, here in YWC. And then, of course, the beautiful people, Angelina Love and Velvet Sky, getting knocked off by Dana Brooke and Emma. So, you know, these two teams have had to work against some pretty formidable teams to make their way to where they are now.
As you see, Nikki just delivered a forearm straight to Dana Brooke. But don't forget, too, the beautiful people, that was their debut match, or at least Angelina Love's.
It was their debut match. However, we know that they are a pretty well-coordinated team with their days in TNA. So, you know, it wasn't like it was two individuals that didn't know each other being thrown together in a tag team.
Well, it's a good, and I know, maybe I'm going to say this is a non-PG comment, but it's a good thing that Dana Brooke's breasts aren't fake, because Nikki just freaking stomped on one of them.
Life in plastic is fantastic.
Oh my, why would you quote that song?
Probably because King Ross did. Anyway.
Did he really?
Yes, he did.
Emma now trying to take control of Nikki Bella here.
I expected a bigger reaction out of Kyle when I said that, but nope, he got nothing.
Nice leg drag there by Nikki Bella. I mean, let's think about this. I mean, obviously, we know the Bellas are driven with motivation. They want to win championships. But if you're Nikki, I mean, how badly do you want to advance to the tag team tournament matchup, knowing that it's going to be before your title defense against Becky Lynch?
I'm sure Nikki Bella would love to walk out of Fastlane with the 2 champion belts around her. That's got to be some motivation right there.
Yeah. I thought Nikki was going to tag in Bree.
Now, let's not forget, guys, I mean, Fastlane's just a couple of nights away. Oh! Just a couple of nights away, and Nikki, you know, in this matchup quite a bit here tonight. So, you know, going to not have a whole full week to be able to heal up for the championship title defense at Fastlane, whether or not they advance in this tournament.
Oh, look at that forehead right to the knee. And now Nikki goes for the pin. Is that enough?
And it is. Wow.
Wow. Well, Dana Brooke didn't even attempt to break up the pin. She just stayed on the apron. I'm really surprised by that. It cost them the win there.
Yeah, it did.
Well, if you notice too, Bree was already up there.
Well, still, there was no attempt there by Emma to try and break that up. Regardless, though, the Bella Twins are moving on to the tag team tournament at Fastlane. Welcome back here to Smackdown. Already we know one team that's going to be advancing to the women's tag team tournament match at Fastlane. Later on tonight, we'll be determining the second team. As we're getting set here for, in my opinion, maybe one of the more exciting matchups that we didn't even know was going to be happening until just moments ago. It's time for the United States Championship matchup.
Oh yeah, this is definitely going to be interesting to watch. Here comes the challenger.
2 very intimidating people facing off in this match. A lot of people are intimidated by Brock Lesnar and Bray Wyatt. Can they get into? Will they be able to intimidate each other? That is the question.
Well, Bray Wyatt's not coming alone.
Oh no, he's got a couple of henchmen there, Luke Harper and Eric Rowan making their way to the ring as well. So a little bit of an advantage. Of course, Brock Lesnar will have his advocate Paul Heyman with him. So,
well, let's also keep in mind, I mean, last week when Bray Wyatt faced off against Sami Zayn, he brought his henchmen with him that night as well. However, neither Luke Harper nor Eric Rowan got involved in the matchup. It was all Bray Wyatt. So, I mean, I'm almost wondering if maybe he's just bringing them out for a bit of a mental advantage against Lesnar or something like that.
Any advantage you can get against Lesnar is you need to take it. That's for sure.
Kind of interesting too. I mean, Bray Wyatt, he was given a very straight choice. Do you want to be make it a fatal 4-way to be the #1 contender for Sami Zayn's championship, a man who he had just knocked off last week, or do you want to take on Lesnar? I mean, Wyatt decided to take on the Beast Incarnate.
Yeah, I don't know why. Could have been in the
Bray Wyatt's just one of those guys you can never really get inside his head and really know what he's thinking, so we'll find out here.
Well, you know, you're right. You can't get into Bray Wyatt's head, but it almost stands to right. I mean, already there's a Wyatt family member in that number one contenders match in Eric Rowan. Maybe Bray Wyatt's thinking that the Wyatt family can leave Fastlane with 2 championships.
Well,
Very well could be.
here we go. Here comes the beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar.
2-time United States champion. Last time he got the championship after having to relinquish it, he got it back from then champion Tyler Breeze. Has not let it go since. We haven't actually really seen Lesnar in action for the last couple of weeks, so this will be very interesting as we see Lesnar return to the squared circle.
Oh, yeah.
And we know Brock Lesnar's not afraid of anybody, but I mean, you got to think that, you know, Bray Wyatt had this whole thing sprung on him the same time that we did, with realizing, oh, my championship it could potentially be on the line, and then Wyatt decides, yeah, I'm going to take up that gauntlet. So Lesnar hasn't had a whole lot of time to be able to prepare for Bray.
Yeah, that's very true. Not a whole lot of time to prepare for Bray, but, I mean, Brock Lesnar, do you really need to prepare? I mean, the guy comes prepared.
I think the bigger question is, how do you prepare for somebody like Bray Wyatt?
Well, I don't know, but I mean, we've seen some pretty interesting matchups that Bray Wyatt has been in. We've seen some interesting matchups that Lesnar's been in. This is the first time, to my knowledge, that these two are facing off against each other one-on-one. Let's not forget, they do have some history, though, going back to when Brock Lesnar and I believe it was Sami Zayn teamed up with Seth Cole to take on 3 members of the Wyatt family. I think that was all the way back at, I want to say Payback, maybe? I don't right offhand remember, but it was quite a while ago.
Bray Wyatt is picking up Brock Lesnar, throwing him over. Look at this, like a side suplex there.
Well, we know that Brock Lesnar holds the keys to Suplex City. I mean, what better way to get into the head of the Beast Incarnate than deliver some suplexes of your own? And oh, look at there, there's a suplex by Lesnar.
You see, that's one. Looking for a camel clutch.
You know, heading into this match in terms of, you know, I guess in terms of intimidation, of course, Brock Lesnar, you got the, you know, the physical intimidation factor, and Bray Wyatt, the mental intimidation factor. Which one of those do you think will pay off here?
That's a good point.
Stomp right to the gut there by Bray Wyatt. I mean, you enter the midsection area of Lesnar, that takes away his ability to breathe. Look at this, Bray Wyatt going up to the second rope. We don't really see a lot of aerial offense by the Eater of Worlds. Big axe handle drop there.
Bray Wyatt trying to pull out all the stops. And it's really cold in this arena. I hope the Undertaker isn't going to show up. It's really cold.
They get really, really cold.
Oh, yeah.
Look at this. There's number 2. German suplex number 2. Bray Wyatt looking at the counter. If Bray Wyatt can take these suplexes as good as he's taking them right now, man, I can only imagine.
Really impressed with the start to this match for Bray Wyatt. Yeah, he's taken a couple of suplexes already, but he's been taking it to Lesnar as well. I mean, you know, showing that he's a pretty formidable opponent so far.
And I actually looked back to find out the last time that we saw Brock Lesnar in the ring, the last time he actually was in the ring, his title was on the line then too. It was the lead-up episode to the Royal Rumble, episode 24, where he took on the 7-foot giant, The Big Show, and was able to defend his title successfully. So, look at this. I think one of the Wyatt members just threw
No,
a chair into the ring.
That was Paul Heyman.
Was that Paul Heyman?
That's Paul Heyman. He threw that chair into the ring.
I'm looking at my monitor instead of seeing what's right out here in front of me. Oh! Bray Wyatt might have just barely landed on that leg of that chair. Referee Ernest Wright not really paying much attention to it. Now, this is not a no disqualification or an Extreme Rules match. This is just a straight one-on-one matchup for the title. Champion's advantage, and so steel chairs and stuff like that cannot come into play. And oh, Lesnar's got the chair. Oh, look at this. Heyman with the distraction.
Brock Lesnar wasn't able to physically use it. Bray Wyatt countered.
Boy, as much as you hear Paul Heyman talk up Brock Lesnar all the time.
Oh, look. Now look who decides to show up. It's Eric Rowan and Luke Harper.
Yep. And now finally Ernest Wright getting rid of the chair. Oh, wow.
Looked like he just threw it. Way to be careless, referee.
I could hit someone in the crowd, and
He could've just-
It is
He
high.
could've
It is far. It's into the
He
sixth
could've just-
row.
He could have just hit Kyle Matthews.
Well, that's okay.
well, yeah, that nobody would really care if that were to happen. But if that were to hit a fan or something, goodness gracious, the lawsuit we would be hit with, we couldn't afford that.
Yeah, we'd have to give up the ownership of the company. Brock Lesnar once again going for the camel clutch submission.
But like I was trying to say a few minutes ago here, I mean, you hear so much, how much Paul Heyman likes to talk up Brock Lesnar and everything, saying how nobody can beat him. And now Lesnar taking
There's
away
four.
the Suplex City. I'm really surprised
There's
that,
5.
I'm really surprised that Paul Heyman were to throw a chair into the ring. As we saw, now look at Luke Harper on the apron.
Luke Harper, I think, realizing that his leader needed a little bit of time. Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
Are you kidding me? Could we have a new champion? Sister Abigail.
Sister Abigail.
Could the title be changing hands? Could it be going to the swamps? And I think, is Paul
I think
Heyman?
Paul Heyman.
Yeah, Paul
Heyman's
Heyman's on the
coming
ring
up.
apron.
Limited
Bray.
camera view.
Bray Wyatt calling Lesnar back to his feet. Oh! Looked like Lesnar tried to counter but couldn't do it.
You're Bray Wyatt screaming, "I'm the eater of worlds."
Well, I mean, as we mentioned, Brock Lesnar successfully retained his title against the Big Show prior to the Royal Rumble. I mean, do you think, though, with the kind of individual that Bray Wyatt is, that this could be one of the toughest individuals that Brock Lesnar's had to defend his title against?
It's sure looking like it right now. I mean,
Oh, without a doubt.
And as soon as we say that,
And he's got him up. There's a storm brewing. F5.
cover. 1, 2, oh, and a kick out. Wow.
Yeah, I'll definitely say. Now look at Brock Lesnar.
Oh. I believe that's 6.
Yep. Ooh, Bray Wyatt Irish whipping Brock into the corner.
Uh-oh. What's Bray thinking here? Perching Lesnar up on the top rope. Oh,
Oh,
my
boy.
goodness. Oh, my goodness. No. Oh!
Oh
wow.
my goodness!
oh boy, that took a lot out of both of them. You saw Bray Wyatt kind of clenching his back a little bit after that drop.
Look at this. Senton.
Oh, and here's Paul Heyman. Oh, I don't know if I'd want to go face-to-face with Bray Wyatt on the ring apron. Paul Heyman's got guts. Oh!
That's 8. Or 7 or
7.
8. 7.
We're up to 7. Oh, forearm in the face cover by Brock Lesnar to retain, and a kick out at 2 by Bray Wyatt.
So I haven't really seen anybody take it to Brock Lesnar the way Bray Wyatt has since Brock Lesnar and Dylan Young squared off.
Oh! Oh, voice crack.
When Dylan Young was wrestling as the masked figure at the time. He really took it to him there, but Lesnar was able to fight back and get the win in that match.
I mean, this matchup here has surpassed the 10-minute mark, and
Oh,
I think it was only like 7 or so
Bray
odd
Wyatt's
minutes.
thinking of something.
Oh, going for the Sister Abigail again. Hits it a
Sister
second time.
Abigail.
Cover. Could we have a new Oh, and Paul Heyman again on the ring apron.
Better be careful, referee will throw him out.
Ooh, flying elbow. I mean, Paul Heyman's been up on that ring apron quite a bit here tonight. I mean, you already mentioned him putting the steel chair in there, Kyle. Do you think that Paul Heyman does not think his client can beat Bray Wyatt?
It's sure making me think that. I mean, and which is very surprising. Like I said, you hear Paul Heyman talk up Brock Lesnar all the time, that he's unbeatable, he's this unstoppable force. Not showing a lot of confidence in him right now.
And then you got Luke Harper and Eric Rowan on the other side. Maybe that's why Paul Heyman's getting a bit involved.
Now, that's a possibility. However, I think we've only seen one part of interference by the Wyatt family, Luke Harper up on the apron. Heyman's been up on the apron at least 3 times that I can think of.
And if Ernest Wright has enough of Heyman and decides to toss it, boy, what an advantage that would give to Bray Wyatt.
Keeps the hands locked and triple power bomb there by Brock Lesnar. That's the move that won him his very first United States Championship. But what a right hand by Bray Wyatt. And Lesnar hasn't even gotten back up to his feet after that right hand.
Oh, there he comes. He's starting to get up there now.
Really surprised that Bray Wyatt took time to gloat right there. I'd have stayed on Lesnar if I could have.
Oh, and there's the slam.
The urinage slam, and Paul Heyman once again distracting Bray Wyatt.
Oh!
Power slam.
All of a sudden, Brock Lesnar reinvigorated. As soon as I say that, fireman's carry there by Bray Wyatt drops the beast once again. Now, as this match goes on, I mean, who do you think this favors? Does this favor Wyatt or does this favor Lesnar?
I'd have to say it favors Wyatt.
Oh
I mean,
no,
Lesnar.
this could be 3.
Oh,
This could be a
man.
third.
Oh,
This
boy.
could be a third Sister Abigail.
The tarantula.
I mean,
Oh, he's got him
Lesnar's
set
used
up
to these-
again. Third time.
Is it enough?
This time the referee in there for the count. Oh! And Lesnar just gets the shoulder up.
Yes, who would
3
that?
Sister Abigails.
You asked like who would this match benefit the longer it goes. I think I would have to look. I think you'd have to say Bray Wyatt. I mean, Lesnar's used to his matches not going all that quickly. He's used to eliminating his opponents
Look at this.
rather quickly. I think this will play right into the arms of Bray Wyatt.
Oh,
Right in-
he caught him.
Bray Wyatt caught, or Brock Lesnar caught Bray Wyatt out of the
F5!
air. And the F5.
Oh my goodness, the strength of Lesnar. That could do it. 1, 2, 3.
Oh!
Was that was 3, wasn't it?
Apparently not.
Referee Ernest Wright says no. I thought his hand came down for 3.
I think Bray Wyatt's been busted open.
Yes, he
I
has.
think you're right. Yeah.
Caught out of the air, given an F5, busted open, and he's still kicked out.
Oh
at 2.
my goodness. Oh, what a clothesline.
It had to be 2.59 seconds.
And let's not forget how Bray Wyatt got himself into this matchup, defeating the current World Heavyweight Champion Sami Zayn last week on SmackDown.
Uh-oh. And look at this.
Oh,
Number 8.
there's 8. Well, Bray Wyatt's been busted open. Kyle, do you still go with your statement, advantage Wyatt?
Well, who knows now? I mean,
Seems to be a bit of a game changer right there. Oh, and Lesnar just a relentless stomp to the gut. Oh boy, here
Brock
we go.
Lesnar looks like he's going for more of the triple power bombs.
He's hit this once already. there's the trifecta on Bray Wyatt. Oh, Wyatt kicks off Lesnar.
There's another senton.
He hit it. Heyman back up to the ring apron. Wait, Heyman. What was Heyman? Heyman was trying to take the turnbuckle off, the top turnbuckle. Referee saw it. Oh, jawbreaker. What in the world is Bray going for here? Oh my! A modified gutbuster.
Paul Heyman.
Wow.
Give it up.
Good grief, Paul Heyman again jawing with Bray Wyatt on the apron. I am shocked that,
Oh, there's number 9.
I'm shocked that referee Ernest Wright has let Heyman stay ringside.
Wait, Bray, look at Bray Wyatt's foot.
I don't think
But he still managed to kick out.
yeah, I don't think referee Ernest Wright was in the right position to see that foot there near the bottom rope, and oh boy.
If Brock hits this, it's over.
He's
If
hit
he
him with
hits
it
this,
twice.
It's over.
Third time's the charm. F5.
F5.
Ball game. 1, 2, 3. What?
What?
Bray
How did-
Wyatt.
How?
I don't know. I don't have any explanation. It's Bray Wyatt. Oh, picking him up. Oh, what a
Follow-away
nice
slam.
follow-away slam, man.
You gotta think that Brock Lesnar's getting pissed in there.
Oh, he has to be.
He's hit him with everything but the kitchen sink, and it still hadn't paid off. Boy, I mean, the toughness just being shown by Bray Wyatt, this is something else.
Another running senton.
again.
I mean, Lesnar's hit him with 3 F5s. He's had Paul Heyman interfering. I mean, Lesnar, you gotta, oh, look at that. Oh my goodness, was he going for an RKO?
Something like that. Uh-oh.
Oh, well, that's 10.
Yeah.
A perfect 10. Where's Ty Dillinger? Oh, and now, there you can see the
Trying to open up
frustration.
the wound. Trying to open up the open wound on his head.
Oh man, and look
Again, going
oh,
right back to it.
Oh my goodness. Referee may
Look
have
at-
to stop this matchup.
Look at the blood on his face.
Oh my, a crimson mass.
Oh God, he's pointing right to the camera. Boy,
Oh.
look, Bray Wyatt.
Where is he getting this from?
I have no idea. I mean, this is just amazing to see.
Oh,
Another set of triple power bombs.
continues to lock the hands. Second power bomb, and then hits the third.
I think he's still. Oh, look, Brock's getting tired.
Yeah, he is. Lesnar a little spaghetti leg there after that third
And
power bomb. Bray Wyatt. Oh my goodness, Bray's getting fired up.
There's gonna be a fourth.
Oh my
Sister Abigail.
goodness.
Fourth.
Oh boy.
There's gonna be a fourth Sister Abigail.
Busted open, hit with 3 F5s, and he's looking for his 4th Sister Abigail. Oh my word, and now Lesnar's been busted open. Cover.
Go for the pin.
2, and Wyatt has won the championship.
Oh my goodness.
Holy cow.
Wow.
Well, Bray Wyatt knew what he was talking about. I mean, people questioned him going after the United States title, taking that on Brock Lesnar of all people, but who are we to argue with him?
What a matchup. The Beast Incarnate has been toppled. The Eater of Worlds is the new United States champion. Smackdown continues. While still trying to catch our breath after that unbelievable United States Championship matchup that just took place, we are now getting set to find out what team will be facing off against the Bellas at Fastlane to become the first ever SmackDown Women's Tag Team Champions. It's going to be Maurice and Layla versus Mickie James and Karma. And guys, you said earlier that you don't really give much of a odds to Maurice and Layla with Karma being on the other side of the ring.
Nope. I was about to say that.
Well, you never know. I mean, we just saw Bray Wyatt upset Brock Lesnar, so I mean, anything can happen in this match. I would think.
A Well, Maurice and Layla advancing here into the semifinals after knocking off the team of Sasha Banks and Charlotte. And don't forget, guys, later on tonight, we're going to be seeing that feud come to a rather nasty head, as it's going to be a 3 stages of hell match between Sasha and Charlotte.
Yeah, that's going to definitely be something to watch later tonight.
I mean, we already mentioned in the first matchup, you know, that the Bellas had defeated a rather formidable tag team in Becky Lynch and Lita to advance. We had Dana Brooke and Emma beat a formidable tag team in the Beautiful People. I don't know if you could really say that for Layla and Maurice. They went up against a team that we really questioned at the very start of the matchup in Sasha Banks and Charlotte. So, with that being said, I mean, do you think that Layla and Maurice are in any way prepared for this matchup?
I'm sure they're prepared in some way. I mean,
probably have to put in a little more effort than they did last week.
I mean, both Layla and Maurice are no stranger to Mickey James. I'm not really sure when it comes to Karma. I don't know if anybody can prepare for her.
Oh boy.
Yeah, to be perfectly honest, I'm surprised Karma didn't enter herself as a tag team by herself. She probably still would advance to the finals.
I want to see that. You should book that on next week's Smackdown. Even if Karma and Mickey James win the tag team titles, you should book Karma in a 1-on-2 match and see if she wins.
Not sure that Commissioner Seth Cole will be able to find 2 females to volunteer for that.
Just get a couple of jobbers.
I could put you and Kyle in there.
No, I'm good.
That would not be entertaining to watch, I guarantee it.
What if I talk with General Manager Michael Norman, Commissioner Trent Down, put Alexa Bliss on your guys' team?
It still wouldn't be entertaining because all Kyle would do is knock at Alexa Bliss.
I wouldn't want to put her in that kind of danger.
Kyle was trying to be the hero.
Kyle would probably have Alexa Bliss witness his last will and testament.
Pretty much, yeah.
Just go in. He'll tag himself in and be like, listen, Alexa, I just want to let you know before I go in there and die, I just want to let you know I love you. And he would go in there and get immediately clotheslined.
Yeah, and then after he dies and Alexa Bliss turns around to the crowd, okay, I'm free. Anybody want to date me now?
Trust me, nobody would care if something were to happen to me in the match. Something were to happen to her, people would be disappointed.
I would care. I would care a lot, because if you died, then I would have to carry Jimmy here on commentating every week.
Well, listen, it's not my fault that I'm tired when we do this, okay? We didn't have to do this so early in the morning. Maybe we could be some more enthusiastic.
Well, maybe if you weren't out partying so late with the women's roster.
Hey, they come on to it. Why would I deny them?
Well, here we go. Karma gonna start things off with a former Divas champion and Maurice.
Just call me Little Nate.
I'd rather not.
And before I get a call from Charles Robinson, stop stealing my name.
As far as I know, the WrestleMania plans are still for Kyle versus Charles, so I don't know if you'd be allowed to get involved or not.
I'll be the referee.
Yeah, right.
I'll be the referee. I want to make that happen. It's gonna happen. I've got to get in touch with Charles Robinson.
Well, we already mentioned about Karma. Let's not forget, former women's champion, a former Divas champion as well, and Mickey James, her partner. Mickey and Karma surprising a lot of us last week.
I'm getting images in my head of Charles Robinson.
Stop fantasizing.
Charles Robinson and Cal Matthews wrestling at WrestleMania.
Oh,
Lord. That has almost the excitement caliber as Michael Cole versus Jerry Lawler.
Well, all I can say is if Kyle accepted that matchup, I'd immediately call PETA, because that's cruelty to a zebra.
What makes you think it would be cruelty to a zebra? I think the zebra would kick his ass.
Do you think so? Well, maybe.
Especially if I were to give the zebra my tribute. Oh, did I say that out loud?
Yes, you did. Karma with a jawbreaker there on Layla, and oh, look at that, just completely flooring Layla, ran right through her.
The beatdown would be so bad for Kyle Matthews that Karma would come out just to feel sorry for him.
That'd be a 15-yard penalty in the NFL, but
look at
But
the
this isn't the
championship
that-
accolades of all 4 of these individuals. I mean, Mickie James, a former Women's and Divas champion, Layla, a former Divas champion, Maurice, a former Divas champion, and
And
a
then there's
multiple
Karma.
time. Well, Karma was a multiple time Knockouts champion in TNA, so.
That's true.
And Ernest Wright was never a champion, so he doesn't count.
Well, you said 4. That would be 5.
Well, Ernest
Actually,
Wright. Well,
it would
maybe
be- it
Ernest
would be
Wright was a
4.5.
champion. I don't know. Maybe he ate some
It'd be
Wheaties for
4.5.
breakfast today.
It'd be 4.5. No, Ernest Wright's the internet champion.
Yes. He's the May champion.
Ernest Wright is the unsung hero of y.W.c. The only referee we have. He has to go out there and work every single match, so you got to give him credit for something.
He's
give
the
him
punch.
credit.
Oh
He's
my goodness!
actually
Look at that.
Boy, I got dizzy
Ernest
just.
Wright is more cheerful than Charles Robinson ever was. Plus, he listens. So, I gotta give that. So far, Ernest Wright's been the best referee we've had.
I mean, if you take a lion salt and a curb stomp, I mean, I think you kind of learn your lesson after a while.
But at least he wasn't like Charles Robinson, who ran into a lion salt.
I love how you said he was the best referee we've ever had when we've only had 3 referees here in YWC.
We've had 3 referees.
Yes, we have.
We've only had 2.
Yeah, well, we've had 3. Or do you
2.
not remember that time when Trent Dunham guest refereed that matchup?
He doesn't count. He's
It's
the
still
commissioner.
he still is a ref.
I wish I could find a way to have a special referee and just, but circumstances.
Yeah, then Ernest Wright would never speak to you again.
Yeah.
You
Why?
want, you want him to stay happy. Well, Mickie James getting there out of
Almost
that.
got caught up in the ropes there.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Just shot right to the back.
Notice that Karma hasn't really been in the match all that much.
No, she started the match, but then, let Mickie James doing most of the work here. Ooh!
Oh, what a soup kick
Good
from Mickie James.
grief.
The
That'll
Mick
knock
kick.
somebody in the next week.
I don't think-
It was the Mick kick out of nowhere
Oh, setting Maurice up for something here.
for that DDT.
Oh, jumping DDT connects. Here's the cover to advance. Maurice may have her, I think Maurice had her left arm
Hair
under the rope.
Oh, her hair was under the ropes, and apparently that counted.
Really?
Boy, I gotta be impressed with Mickie James.
Ooh.
Here, about a year or 2 ago, she gave birth and had to miss some time out, so had some time out of the ring. But boy, she has not missed a beat since returning.
She also
About as
spent a lot of
athletic as
time
we've
out of the
ever
ring
seen.
putting together a country recording album.
Absolutely, a little hard country there, and boy, I mean, it's like I guess it's like
Back
riding a
into
bike.
Layla.
You never forget here.
Look at this double team.
Ooh, double DDT.
A DDT of talk about taste your own medicine.
Now Mickie James in the wrong corner.
Oh my!
Wow, what a
Oh!
bulldog!
Maurice
ref-
is the legal person.
Yeah, I was gonna say referee's got to get Maurice out of the ring. And now Layla there to pick up the pieces. Here's the cover to go on to Fastlane and a kick out there at
One
by Mickie
one
James.
1 3/4, or no, 1 11/12.
Well, whoever ends up winning this matchup, they're going on to Fastlane.
Facing.
Fastlane.
See what happens when we start doing math in
Oy.
the middle of a match here.
Going on to Fastlane to face off against the Bella Twins.
Is your inner country coming out?
Fastlane. Do-de-do-de-do-de-do.
Your inner country's coming out, Christopher.
Oh, man. Oh, look at this. Springboard crossbody by Layla.
Right into the pin, referee not in position, and Karma breaks it up.
Well, he mentioned that we didn't see really the chemistry of Emma and Dana Brooke going in to try and break up the pinfall in the earlier matchup. Well, saw right there, Karma very quick to get in there and make sure that her teammate
Ooh.
Mickie James didn't get pinned.
Had a bit of a issue with the lighting there. Don't know what happened there, but looks like we got things straightened out.
Oh, what
What's
in the
this?
world is
What's
Layla
this?
going for here? Oh! Almost
Wow.
almost like a modified stunner. Cover by Layla on Mickie James, and again, Karma wisely in to break that up. It's
Boy,
like
you guys really didn't give, Maurice and Layla much of a chance here. I've been pretty impressed with the teamwork they've been putting in so far.
what are you talking about? It was you and Jimmy that were running down that team with the fact that Karma was on the other side. Oh, there's a super kick again.
Nice.
Mickey James has hit the jumping DDT already on Maurice. Oh, she tried to go for it on Layla, and nice counter there by Layla.
Oh, what's Layla looking for?
She's in the wrong corner. She may want to watch out for Karma behind her. Oh, big time neck breaker. The back of Mickey James' head against the shoulder of Layla, cover, and again, Karma in to break it up.
Boy, Mickey James has been in there for a long time here in this match. Really haven't gone to him a whole lot.
Oh, I mean, I don't even see why they would. Karma's a strong opponent. Maybe Mickey James wants to actually wrestle and not just wait and not just look at the destruction.
Well,
Mickey's caused a lot of destruction in this match.
Kick right to the gut. Mickey James starts to get fired up here.
Oh, nice drop kick.
Oh, and another one.
Going for a trifecta. No. Into a swinging neck breaker.
I mean, give credit where credit's due. Karma has... Oh, and there's another super kick right there. Another mid kick.
Goodness. Right into the face.
Cover and a kick out at 2, but Karma's been in to break up the pinfall 3 times, so, you got to give her credit in this matchup at least continuing on very easily. It could have been Maurice and Layla moving on to the finals.
You hear all this talk, everybody, being scared of Karma. I mean, don't sleep on Mickey James here. She's showing us right now once
jumping
again.
DDT again, this time on Layla. Cover.
Right in the middle of the corner. Maurice not even trying to come in and break it up.
And Mickey James and Karma are moving on to the finals.
And Mickey James has just won a handicap match, essentially.
Pretty much. Well, take a good look, Bella Twins. Those are your opponents to try and become the first SmackDown Women's Tag Team Champions. Mickey James and Karma advance. Up next, it's our #1 contenders match for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Thursday Night Smackdown. Our fellow commentator Christopher Pierce was called to the back for a very urgent meeting with Commissioner Seth Cole. So we just got me and Kyle out here now as we get prepared for this epic triple threat match to determine the number one contender for Sami Zayn's world title.
Out comes Eric Rowan, and it's already been a successful night for the Wyatt family. Of course, Bray Wyatt, in a very entertaining match, was able to somehow defeat Brock Lesnar to become the United States champion. So Eric Rowan trying to continue the momentum that the Wyatt family's gotten so far.
Yeah, absolutely. Eric Rowan at ringside too to witness Bray Wyatt become the United States champion, and. So he's getting his shot at the y.W.c World Heavyweight Championship, if he can win this match.
Should be an interesting match here.
Absolutely.
Had 3 battle royals over the last couple of weeks to determine who's going to be in this match. And here comes one of the winners right there, Titus O'Neil.
We all know about Titus O'Neil's walking out of Royals. Can he carry that like over to this triple threat match? Come on, Kyle, get up. Let's do the $1 million move.
I don't have millions of dollars. I don't have anywhere close to millions of dollars, so.
I don't either, but still, it's still fun to do. I'm not sure. I mean, we got 3 competitors in here: Titus O'Neil, Eric Rowan, and then we got Kevin Owens. Now, Titus O'Neil and Eric Rowan, they're 2 big dogs. You know, Kevin Owens is the shortest of the 3 coming in here. Would that have any type of disadvantage for Kevin, or do you think he might have an advantage being the shortest one in this match?
I don't know if that would really. I don't know if size would really have much of an advantage in a match like this or not. You know, I guess. You know, in a battle royal, which all these 3 were in order to be in this match, I think size doesn't plays a role in a match like that, but I don't think it plays a role in this triple threat.
All right, the winner of this match has all but 3 days to prepare for the world championship match. But don't forget, this Sunday night is y.W.c Fastlane.
Yeah, but if Kevin Owens is able to win this match, I don't think he really needs a whole lot of time to prepare for Sami Zayn, because I don't think there's anybody, that knows Sami Zayn better than Kevin Owens, given all the history that they've had, dating back to NXT and other places as well. I mean, those two know each other like the back of their hand.
Ring of Honor is definitely the best place for Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn, once going under the name El Generico back in Ring of Honor, was changed to Sami Zayn when he entered that brand that shall not be named, and he carried that name over to y.W.c as Sami Zayn did. So I almost said green flag. This is not racing. What is wrong with me?
Look at Kevin Owens just exit the ring, letting Titus O'Neil and Eric Rowan go at it. Interesting strategy here.
Yeah, smart strategy there by Kevin Owens. Now look at Kevin.
This isn't a tag team match, Kevin.
He might try to think it's a handicap match going after Titus O'Neil. Eric Rowan and Kevin Owens going after Titus O'Neil. If Kevin Owens keeps interfering like that, he ain't going to help. Just as I say that, Eric Rowan is going to send Kevin Owens down.
So triple threat match, all about picking your spots. Got to know when to hit.
Look at this. Oh my God, package slam by Kevin Owens. How did he even lift Eric Rowan?
I don't know. He is some kind of strong, and now he goes after Titus O'Neil as Eric Rowan rolls out of the ring.
Oh, what a spine buster by Kevin Owens. Eric Rowan rolled out. Oh wait, look, Kevin Owens just took it off the turnbuckle. Remember, that's legal in a triple threat match. And Titus O'Neil bounced right off of it. There are no disqualifications or countouts in a triple threat match. Oh, nice reversal there by Kevin Owens. Titus O'Neil going to goat the crowd while Kevin Owens works on Eric Rowan.
Referee Ernest Wright, he's going to have his hands full in this match, that is for sure, without anything going.
Wow, Kevin Owens, good scoop slam. He's really dominating this match right now. I'll tell you, there's one person that we have not seen in a couple of weeks here, and that's actually former y.W.c World Heavyweight Champion CM Punk.
That is very true. You would think he would be in this type of, he would be in the title picture right now, but of course a couple weeks ago on Smackdown,
double choke slam.
Losing a match to Braun Strowman has kind of barred him from, being involved right now, and we haven't seen him since, so who knows what's going through his mind right now.
Yeah, probably. Oh, look, Eric Rowan going for the pin on Titus O'Neil. Kevin Owens outside the ring, and Titus O'Neil kicks out at 1.
That's what you got to do in a triple threat match. You got to wait until you're in a one-on-one situation. If somebody having the other guy either knocked out or outside the ring or something, then try to go for a pinfall or a submission that way. A Samoan drop there by Titus O'Neil, taking out Kevin Owens. Now he goes right after Eric Rowan.
Kevin Owens trying to do. Oh, what a clothesline! Caught a little bit of Titus O'Neil there, not all of it though. The belly suplex there by Titus O'Neil. Remember what's at stake here. Kevin Owens wisely staying out of the way. Oh, clash with the Titus. Is that enough to put Kevin Owens away out of nowhere? And Kevin Owens kicks out at 2.
Thought that was Titus O'Neil's opportunity right there, but Owens able to kick out at 2, and now it's Titus setting him up for
Great right hand to the face. Oh, what an athletic move by Kevin Owens. Eric Rowan back in the ring now. Oh no, Kevin Owens, right off the turnbuckle he exposed earlier in this match. Now look, I thought he was going for a pin.
Boy, I bet Kevin Owens regrets taking that turnbuckle cover off now. A lot of pain to the back when that happens.
Look, Owens rolled out of the ring, and now Eric Rowan off the steel turnbuckle. Titus O'Neil goes for the pin. Kick out at 1 by Eric Rowan. Oh, reversal there by Eric Rowan. Dropping Titus O'Neil right down on his back. Oh, what a roundhouse kick by Eric Rowan. Is that enough? Kevin Owens back in the ring. And broke up the count.
Well, you wouldn't expect a kick like that from somebody as tall as Eric Rowan. That was impressive.
Jesus, that was a hell of a kick. No pun intended. Oh, Eric Rowan looks to kind of be fired up here. Oh! Did Kevin Owens get 2 for the price of 1 with that super kick?
I think he did. I think he knocked out Eric Rowan and he got a piece of Titus O'Neil at the same time.
Well, I don't think he knocked out Eric Rowan. I mean, Eric Rowan's up right now.
No, knocked him down at least.
Oh, double axe handle there by Titus O'Neil. Titus O'Neil picks up Eric Rowan, but Eric Rowan counters. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh, what a double, what's that called? I forgot what the move. Full Nelson choke slam. Is that enough to put Titus O'Neil away? Oh, he got it.
And it is. Wow.
Eric Rowan gets it. Kevin Owens too late to break up the count.
And and the momentum of the Wyatt family continues. What a night it's been. Bray
Eric-
Wyatt and now Eric Rowan.
Eric Rowan, the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. Smackdown continues after this. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for our main event. We have a 3 stages of hell match here in for tonight's main event. The women main eventing SmackDown. Here comes Charlotte. You know, the heated rivalry between Charlotte and Sasha Banks. This match, the first match that we're going to see tonight, is a tables match requested by Sasha Banks.
And this has been brewing for the last couple of weeks, where Charlotte and Sasha Banks teamed up in a very surprising move here in the women's tag team tournament. Everybody was shocked when those two formed a tag team, given the heated rivalry they've been in over the years. I questioned this move, and sure enough, it didn't work out for them, and things just imploded backstage as they were beating the living hell out of one another, and it just finally came to this. It's a 3 stages of hell match.
Yep, and we have a 3 stages of hell match. Sasha picked this stipulation. The next round will be a false count anywhere match requested by Charlotte, and if it has to go into the 3rd round, Commissioner Seth Cole said he would name the 3rd stipulation for the match. But out comes the ever so sexy Sasha Banks.
That's the truth.
I like how Sister Spears left us out here to commentate this match, knowing full well we don't ever commentate girls matches because we do golf.
Yeah, really, that's a very risky move on his part.
So,
We're gonna do our best here.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if the commentary goes quiet for a good long while, you'll know why.
Goodness gracious, if this was Monday Night Raw and it was Maria versus Alexa Bliss, it'd be pretty much a quiet match the entire time. Here we go.
Things kicking off here pretty good.
These two women looking to settle a score with one another, and Sasha Banks jumping on Charlotte early on, but Charlotte able to reverse.
Yep. Charlotte able to reverse, but Sasha just really bringing it to Charlotte right now. These two have waited since the backstage assault last week to get their hands on each other once they found out that this match was official for this week.
Oh, and Sasha just knocking Charlotte out with the table.
Oh yeah.
Setting it up right in the corner of the ring already. Of course, Charlotte, no stranger to a tables match. Remember the match that her and Lita had here a few months back for the women's title, which Lita was able to defeat Charlotte for the women's title at the time.
I just want to point this out. You're right. You know, the one time that Charlotte did lose a match was when she lost her title to Lita in that tables match. However, and I just want to point this out as it's funny, he may not be joining us on commentary, but he is sitting next to us, referee Ernest Wright.
Well,
he doesn't have to be involved. He just has to be here to at least witness somebody going through a table, so that way he can call the end of the first round. But he's just sitting here next to us.
yeah, you know, he deserves a break. All the abuse that he takes in the ring, and
Kyle, how dare you say that about Ernest Wright? See, I got up to look over here.
nice neck breaker there by Sasha Banks. Already said she's in control of Charlotte right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Remember, there is a table on the other side of that ring, so if Sasha were to somehow make Charlotte fall through that table, the match would be over.
Or just when you think that this rivalry can't get any more intense, they seem to top themselves every single time. Of course, Of course, in a brand that we're not allowed to mention over here. We saw these two in a Hell in a Cell match here recently, and what a match that was. We've seen them basically in a street fight.
Ooh.
Now we're in a 3 stages of hell match between these two.
And in the main event, no less, it really has been a woman's revolution in professional wrestling. Oh, Charlotte taking the table away from Sasha. Now Sasha taking the table back from Charlotte. Oh, they're trading it back and forth now. Charlotte takes it. And here comes Sasha taking it back. Oh!
Sasha had enough of that. She just nailed Charlotte with it.
Knees right down to the shoulders of Charlotte. Wow, once again. Sasha just really going to town to Charlotte with that table. Oh, but look at this. Charlotte fighting back.
What's she going for here? Oh, Sasha able to counter.
Ooh,
Nice.
Russian leg sweep there by Charlotte. Charlotte up. And Charlotte gonna set up the table as Sasha gets up to her feet.
Now Sasha's going to take advantage of it. That was Charlotte against the table right there, Charlotte hitting the edge of it.
Oh, and what a nice reversal there by Charlotte. Uh-oh.
So Sasha was in trouble. They were able to get out of it.
Oh, what a Hurricane Rana.
Uh-oh. What's this?
Oh!
And that's it.
Hurricane
Just
Rana
like
right
that.
through the table, and the first round is over. The ball goes to Sasha Banks. Now, ref for Ernest Wright going to get in there, help clean up the mess, and get these ladies ready to start the second match.
So here we go, round number 2 here in this 3 stages of hell match, a falls count anywhere match, and Charlotte going right after Sasha with a backbreaker.
Yeah, a hell of a backbreaker.
Sasha was able to win that first part of this match, a tables match, in rather quick fashion, so surprisingly enough.
Yeah, I agree.
Charlotte knocking down Sasha there.
Charlotte really taking it to Sasha Banks now.
Slap right to the face.
Yep, slip. Oh, look at Sasha. Ooh, but a snap suplex there by Sasha Banks. Can you imagine the pleasure that Sasha would get out of this match if she were to win both falls and sweep Charlotte?
Absolutely. Look at Sasha going out there getting a baseball bat, but Charlotte takes it away
Oh.
from her.
Sasha gets it back.
Oh, look out.
Oh, another good Hurricane Rana.
Got the fighting over that bat, and it went flying. I don't know where it went to, but now it's Sasha going, oh, now she got a chair.
Oh, Sasha takes the chair, throws it. Oh, tried to turn Sasha to fall in the chair, but didn't quite get there. Charlotte to the second rope, and a big splash.
Boy, I'm kind of hoping this match goes into has a third part here. I'm interested to see what stipulation Commissioner Seth Cole decides for these two.
Yeah. If it goes that far, remember, Sasha picks up the win and won't go to the third round. Charlotte with a couple of rolls here.
But the athleticism of Charlotte's always impressive. Can never take that away from her, no matter how you feel about her. Showing it right now.
So,
For cover.
She always says she's genetically superior to everybody else because her genetics come from Ric Flair. She's the daughter of Ric Flair, the dirtiest player in the game, and what a Hurricane Rana by Sasha Banks. Irish whip there by Sasha over down in a Luthez press, and Sasha wailing away on Charlotte. Oh, but a good reversal there by Charlotte herself. Back up. And look at this. Oh!
Springboard stunner right off the top rope.
It wasn't a stunner. That was more like a jawbreaker, a top rope jawbreaker. But good effort, though.
I tried.
Oh, look at this. Is it going to be right on that chair?
No, just missing it, but...
Oh, look, Sasha with the pin. Is that enough to push Charlotte away? Oh, Charlotte just took that too.
Man, that couldn't have been any closer right there. Jeez.
Oh,
what's Sasha setting her up for?
Sasha's calling for maybe the bank statement. Yep. Look at this.
It's a backstabber into the bank statement.
Watch her foot. Her foot's close to the rope. Maybe not. Yep, now it is.
Look at Charlotte able to reverse into the pin.
And kick out at 2 by Sasha.
Wow.
Wow, that's almost how she won that Hell in a Cell match and that brand that shall not be named. Reversing a bank statement into a pin.
I think Charlotte's the only person to ever do that. At least the only one I've ever seen to do it.
Charlotte taking her Sasha now, taking her time. Charlotte, what are you doing?
Don't know what was up with that. Oh, Charlotte went for a spear, but Sasha was able to counter it.
Countered the spear. Charlotte, wow, Sasha with these kicks. Charlotte could be in trouble. Oh, going for another bankrupt. Bankrupt on Charlotte. Is that enough to put her away? And it is.
Wow, Sasha sweeping it 2-0.
Sasha Banks with the victory.
I mean, we'll never know what that third stipulation would have been, unfortunately, but wow, Sasha Banks making a statement tonight.
Absolutely. Sasha Banks picking up a 2-0 victory over Charlotte. Will this feud continue, or did we finally see the end of it? Thank you guys for watching Smackdown. Don't forget, this Sunday is Fastlane. Join us for that. We'll see you guys next time.
I'm not going to come out here and, try and make excuses and try and make all this highfalutin mumbo jumbo. I'm going to get right to the point. I'm going to cut straight to the chase. As many people know, I've been setting up this group, the Main Event Mafia, to be able to counter the ruffian attacks that have been going on and misuse of power that's been going on by General Manager Dylan Young, as well as his group known as the Underdogs. Well, I've been all over social media for the last few weeks stating that I have this group in place, that I have been finding members, and so it's no surprise that I just received a text from Dylan Young pertaining to the attack that took place earlier tonight by Mark Henry on the former United States champion Brock Lesnar. And according to Dylan Young, Mark Henry is now the latest member of the Underdogs of the Underground. And so that forced me to have to go out and try and find another member, which I have done. However, it's finally time to take the bull by the horns. WrestleMania is going to be coming up very, very soon, just a little over a month away. And WrestleMania is usually the pinnacle area where most rivalries come to a final head and most goals are accomplished. And one of my main goals here in y.W.c has been to completely dismantle this group that Dylan Young has assembled. And so therefore I have decided that this will happen. I have to concentrate on getting the Smackdown card, Smackdown roster, everything ready for Fastlane. But mark my words, after Fastlane leading up to WrestleMania, Dylan, your Underdogs will be put down once and for all. Because you see, here's how this is going to work, Dylan. We are going to be having Main Event Mafia versus the Underdogs all the way up to the grandest stage of them all at WrestleMania. See, right now, you have 6 individuals, including yourself, and I have 6 individuals, including myself. So here's how this is going to go down. After Fastlane, each week, one of our Underdogs and one of our Main Event Mafia members will be going head-to-head, with the exception of one week where we will have a Main Event Mafia tag team and an Underdog tag team go head-to-head. This will all culminate to WrestleMania, where for one last time, Dylan, you and I will step into the ring and settle this once and for all. Now, how this stipulation is going to work based on all these matchups and our matchup at WrestleMania, well, let me break it down for you. If any member of the Underdogs loses their matchups in the weeks leading up to WrestleMania, they must abdicate from the Underdogs, or else their y.W.c Smackdown contracts will be terminated. Now, if they are able to beat my Main Event Mafia members, they get to stay in the club. And if they get to stay in the club, it all depends on you at WrestleMania, Dylan. Because you see, at WrestleMania, if you win, you get part control of SmackDown. We will be co-commissioners of SmackDown, and you can book your remaining Underdog members in any match you want, and I have nothing I can say about it. I can't put any added stipulation in on it. You have complete and total control on what the Underdogs do, where the Underdogs go, what titles they battle for, whether they attack someone or not. You have unlimited power. But if I win, Dylan, then that means that every single Underdog, and you as their leader, is disbanded from that moment on. A pinfall, submission victory, count-out victory, what have you, for me, means the Underdogs are done forever. So, Dylan, this matchup has been set in stone. All I need is your signature on the contract, and we're going to get this thing done. Main Event Mafia versus the Underdogs. But I'm sure that you and your pack of wolves would love to know just exactly who it is you and your members are going to be facing in the upcoming weeks. And I'm not going to have these people wait around each week to find out. I'm going to let them know right now. We already know Shinsuke Nakamura is a member of the Underdog, a member of Main Event Mafia, I should say. So you already know about him, but you don't know about the other members. So without further ado, I am pleased to represent these members who will follow me into battle to make sure the Underdogs are no more. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce the Main Event Mafia.
So, boy, I am a certified king and a bonafide gold. And can't be that. And this right here, this is Big Heaven. And Devin looks up. And can't be that. Bada boom, really fast in a whoop. How you shoot?